Of our guys today. We've won 2 playoff games, and we beat 2 very good teams, and we had to beat them for a third time in a year, which is difficult to do, and they're both very good teams. So I'm really proud of our guys, the way they responded. I thought our defense in the second half was about as good as it's been all year, because they're a very good offensive team, and I thought we really, if you look at the percentages and our traps, I thought the guys just played really hard, did a great job. I was proud of them. Yes. In the beginning of the year, I think in the beginning of the league, we were down every game at the half, right, Dave? Seemed like we were down every game. So, what I told the guys early in the year, you need to learn to play in different situations. You need to learn to play from ahead. You need to learn to play from behind. The one thing I know, these guys never give up. They just keep coming. They keep playing. So they're never going to quit. That's not an issue. And you just got to take whatever comes your way. Like at the end of the half, we had a big three. Glenn had a big three to put us up 6, and they come down. I thought we played really hard, really good defense. We're scrambling, and the ball winds up in the kid Brown's hand. He hits a shot, and he cuts it to 3. So, you're disappointed he hit the shot, but you're playing well. So you just play through it and you keep going. And throughout the course of the year, you just get hit with so many scenarios. You just have to deal with whatever comes your way. We started the game level hedging the ball screens, and we got more aggressive. We started trapping the ball screens, and it got these guys excited, and we've improved at that. We played Mount St. Mary's here about a month ago, and our ball screen defense was awful. We got lucky. We shouldn't have won the game. We got really, really lucky. And we made a conscious effort after that to really work on the ball screen defense. I probably didn't do a good job explaining it to these guys what we needed. And we got a little more aggressive with it, and I think it's helped us as we've gone on in the year. Our defensive percentages have gone down, and we played much better defensively.
Can you talk about how your defense transitioned into offense? Last game, you guys went full for a press that seemed to really get you going today.
Yeah. Yeah, well, the more aggressive you are, you're going to probably create a few more turnovers and get out in the open court and get some easy baskets, which is helpful. So I think that's helped us the last couple of games. Guys just made plays. I mean, they did a good job, as LIU did a good job defending us and taking some things away. And then, as the game went on, he made plays. He made plays. A couple other guys made plays. Glenn hit a big 3. So, and then I thought we fed off our defense. I thought we started to score a little bit in the second half, and then our defense got really intense. And then that created more offense for us. He was terrific at the beginning of the game. They started the game with Earl Brown on him, which I understand because we had the same dilemma. We put Jalen on Earl Brown, and I really don't want it because he can get him in foul trouble because he's such a good offensive player. But we went that way because it's a tough matchup for Chris, although Chris did guard him a couple of possessions and do well. So they started Earl on Chris because they probably wanted to keep him out of foul trouble. So we went to Chris early knowing that, Earl's going to play defense, but he's not going to be ultra aggressive because he can't foul. Because if he's out of the game, they're a different team. And Chris is a good post-up player. He got some good seals inside, and he's also a very good offensive rebounder. He got some opportunities on the glass and just played great. Go ahead, Rob.
Talk about the defensive ball.
Listen, he changes the game at this level. He's as good a shot blocker at this level of Division I as you're going to see. I mean, that's basically it in a nutshell. They call fouls on him, which – I don't want to get in trouble for this, but they're not fouls because I think they're surprised that a guy can make some of those plays. And I'm not criticizing the officials. He surprises them sometimes, And he's as good a shot blocker as there is at this level.
How has he improved since last season?
He's improved a lot offensively, and he also knows what we're doing. When guys come in the first year, there's a lot to learn. But he's really like a veteran now. He's like a senior, even though he's a junior. Well, it's a different game. It's a totally different game. St. Francis PA is all man-to-man. We're all man-to-man. Rob Moore's going to play zone. I can't tell you everything, and I don't know if it's going to matter anyway, but, it's going to be a different game. But we're still going to have to stick to who we are and what we do and try to do the things that we do well. You know, I didn't really notice him today as much as the other day. And like I told you the other day, it was probably more of a shock the other day because we didn't experience that as much. We're kind of used to it today, I think, right, guys? It seemed like we were used to it today. It didn't notice the crowd as much. I know it was a great atmosphere. We really appreciate the support, but I think we were more comfortable in the environment today. I'm sure it was a difficult environment for St. Francis PA to play in today, which is why you want to earn home court advantage. I think the school's done a great job in packing the place and getting a lot of characters in this gym today, let me tell you. So it was a really good atmosphere. And hopefully it'll be the same Tuesday night for Ava Morris.
Glenn, you were able to take away Earl and their three-point shooting, which really nobody's been able to do. It's kind of been one or the other. Why were you able to be so successful in both aspects?
You know, I think the traps disrupted their rhythm. I think if you let them play the way they want to play, they're a really good offensive team because, like I said, you know, you can go into him. They have shooters all around, and they got guys who can drive it. I was really worried about this game because I think they've gotten better as the year's gone on. I know they had some big wins early, but watching their tapes, I thought they were a lot better now. And they don't have many weaknesses. You know, maybe a little depth at some positions, but they have two good big guys. They have shooters, and they got guys who can go off the bounce. The kid Greg Brown's really improved. And Malik Harmon's improved. And then they got a bunch of shooters with them, Ollie Jackson and all those guys. So they're a difficult team to defend. I thought disrupting their rhythm, and that's a credit to these guys' effort, really helped us.
To the players, how big was Chris Hooper's contribution to your guys'
You hear me?
Speaking to
He helped us out a lot offensively. He just posts hard. Earl Brown, just like Coach Braica said, he's not aggressive as he is on offense. He's less aggressive on defense. So he just sat back. And, you know, I kept reminding Chris, always post because you never know. For me, the ball is going to always be in your hands, coming from me. So I gave him the ball, and he was just finishing plays for me.
Glenn, in the game at St. Francis, Jalen only played 17 minutes.
Yeah.
Was it really foul trouble?
No, it was foul trouble, but it was foul trouble, but when he picked up his third at the beginning of the second half, we subbed, and the subs were doing so well, I kind of left him on the bench till about the 6-minute mark because, you know, I ain't that smart, but when things are going well, sometimes you don't want to change. Now, to his credit, when I brought him in at the 6-minute mark, he scored 7 points, big shots. So he had a pick and pop three, he got an offensive rebound, and really got us home. And that's a credit to him for not putting his head down or, hey, why didn't you put me in earlier? And we don't have any of that. We got good guys. And, you know, that was just a feel, but he was in foul trouble. He picked up his third foul the first play of the second half. Yeah.
I was curious, Jalen, because very rarely do you get to just sit and watch a game develop, and that was the first meeting, and that was the last second game. So what did you learn about St. Francis and the way they like to do things on both ends by sitting and watching for so much?
I just noticed they sink in a lot in the paint, and I was kind of being overly aggressive sometimes, and then I would get a charge on me, so I had to the coaches were telling me to face up a little bit more, and when the double comes, I had to make a move quick. So I was just learning from that, and I was being the biggest cheerleader I could be for my teammates, and just kept them positive.
Would you say that helped you in the next two games because you kind of dominated the next two times?
Yeah, I had to stay positive. You know, I couldn't let that affect me. The last game we played them.
I was real worried going into the game about him and Brent picking up foul troubles because Harmon and Earl Brown can get you in foul trouble. And they both picked up one early. I think we took them out for a minute or two, but not that long. Just I didn't want to pick it up quick. And they guarded without fouling basically till the end of the game. Brent picked up a couple late, but we were already, you know, past that point. But, you know, it is what it is.
Mike?
Yeah, I was just wondering, do any of you guys feel any pressure being that you're still one of 5 teams in the NCAA that haven't made this tournament yet? Is that kind of swelling on you about when you laugh?
No.
I don't feel any pressure. You know, it's just another number. You just got to go out and play every day.
For Brent and Jalen, how excited are you guys for Tuesday to have ESPN here, have another packed house, to beat seniors the last game here, have it all on the line?
I'm really excited. You know, we beat them the first time there. They got us the second time, so it's a rematch. It's gonna be a war. I can't wait.
Coach, Army is a program that's been to a final 6 out of 7 years. What's going to be the test to beat those here?
Listen, they're a great team. They're really talented. They're tremendous offensive firepower on the perimeter. You know, they got some decent bigs. They have some matchup guys that are tough matchups. It's going to be a war. But we're just going to do our best. And if it's good enough, then that's fine. If it's not, it is what it is. But, you know, I know my guys are going to come to play. Now, how well we play, we'll see. But they're going to be ready.
Any other questions? Jalen, you guys have a lot of size and strength compared to maybe what they've got. Earl seemed to be getting a little frustrated as the game went on. He even talked about how difficult of a challenge that can be. So I'm sure you're a little undersized maybe when you play some bigger teams. Can it be difficult when you're going up against bigger players that are going to just physically try to impose their will on you as the game goes on?
Yeah, it could be difficult at times, but you can't let it really affect you. You just gotta try to find another way to impact the game.
Did you notice it was affecting him? He kind of started to settle for some threes a little bit.
Yeah, I seen that he was shooting some jump shots, and I was trying to force him to his left a little bit more. And I really seen it because I played against him a couple of times before college.
In high school, you played against high school.
Yeah, it was like AAU and then hoop group.
What did you learn about him from that point that kind of you used in college?
He changed his game a lot, you know. He's become a lot more aggressive, and he definitely rebounds the ball a lot more than he did before.
You thought he would have been the kind of player in this league that he's become?
Yeah. I seen it early on, and he just worked hard to get where he's at right now.